Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about fire steels and how to make a fire. So, I got two tools when I do the preparation for the fire, and the first one is a pocket saw, like this. This particular one is from Baku and it's called the Laplander. I use it to go from big branches to about this size. The second tool I have is a bushcraft knife, like this. This one is from Castron and it is the model Lasfelt. The reason I use this one is because it is pretty thick and it's very good for batoning. So with this one I go from this size to about this size. It's also very good to do the feather sticks with. Talk a little bit about the preparation for the wood, but how to actually start the fire. Well, to store the things I use to start the fire, I have a dry bag here. It's very convenient, and the stuff you want to use to start the fire never gets wet. So there's a few different things you can use. Depending on the weather, for example. Today is pretty wet, so using leaves like this, for example, will not work. But if you come prepared, it's not an issue. In this bag, I use everything I have to start the fire. The first thing is actually this. This here is lud in Swedish. It is actually what comes out of your dryer when you're drying your clothes, and it gets stuck in the filter. It's actually very dry and it's perfect to use to start the fire. So that's my first tip. It's also free. Second thing I have is actually tampons. They're very good to start the fire. You open them, spread them out a little bit, and then use the fire steel. They're also packed in plastic, which means that they don't get wet. And the third thing, when it's a bit of bad weather, I have this. This here is a fire starter that I use for my grill when I'm home. It's a little bit harder to get on fire, but when you have the fire, it's actually burning long and hard. So it's a bit easier to start with this one. So that's the third one. And finally, in this bag, I have my fire steel. Today is pretty wet, so I was thinking that I should show you how to use this barbecue lighter. It will burn for a long time, and it's also easier to light up this stuff even if it's a bit moisty. So let's try. First I drag it very slow to get a few pieces of magnesium onto this one. Then we are putting some wood onto this. Take a feather stick if you got one. So there you go, a fire when everything is wet. So that's it for today's video. If you like it, please hit subscribe and a thumbs up. And if you got any more ideas about what I should do for videos, please say it in the comments below. Thank you very much. See you later.